What's going on, Premier Planet? It's Justin Barlow here inside the Premier Studio in Woodstock, Illinois, where we just wrapped up our 158th studio taping. As always, a big thank you to everyone who came out to support us this last Saturday night, and a big thank you to those of you who weren't able to make it but were here with us in spirit. If you weren't able to make it out to Woodstock, let me fill you in on what you missed. We opened the evening with a tag team match. It was scheduled last week. We heard about it. 0-1 and 0-2 taking on the tandem of Jamie Garza and the world exclusive Matt Vine. Now, the last time these four got together, it was in singles competition. It was Matt Vine in 0-1, Jamie Garza in 0-2, and both times the Zeros employed a switching tactic where the one who wasn't the legitimate competitor was on the outside, got into the ring, was able to stir up a whole bunch of controversy, steal the wins. This week, there would be none of that because both of the Zeros would be forced to be in competition at the same time. And at the end of this match, after so much baiting and switching and dirty tactics and trying to distract the referee so he couldn't see any legitimate tags, Matt Vine finally gets back in the ring to cover for his just completely exhausted and wounded friend Jamie Garza. He gets 0-1 up in that devastating pendulum, slams him down right to the canvas. 1, 2, 3, Matt Vine and Jamie Garza walk away with the win, but the Zeros were not going to walk away honorably from this one. They wanted revenge, and boy did they get it. They charged the ring, including, they grabbed that Japanese flag that they're so proud of, used it as a weapon against these guys, laid them out flat. The Zeros make their way to the locker room, their heads held high, proud of the damage they've done. But Matt Vine, and just that fiery temper, he lays out a challenge for this Saturday night PPW 159, not just a rematch, but now with a special stipulation. This Saturday night, it's going to be 0-1 and 0-2, teaming up to take on Matt Vine and Jamie Garza. 2 out of 3 falls. That's right, 2 out of 3 falls. Big tag team match this Saturday night. Following that, it was the PPW debut of the one and only Fixie Carter. Now, Fixie, a lot of people would say he drew a short straw on this one because he was tasked with facing the PPW veteran and someone who's been on the shelf on a suspension for 3 weeks, someone who said he was going on a vision quest of sorts, Irish Andy Anderson. Now in this match, the special guest referee was Sky Blue, the Premier Academy standout, and during this match, Andy gets in Sky's face in the corner. Fixie goes up behind Andy. Andy's able to get a low blow in on Fixie, and from that is able to pin Fixie Carter and hand him a loss in his first match here in PPW. After the matchup, Fixie he's incensed. He wants to know why Sky didn't call for the disqualification when the low blow happened. Sky is saying that she didn't see it. Fixie's having none of this. He shoves Sky into the corner. The two get in each other's face, and it's up to Premier CEO Randy Ritchie to come out and address the situation. Now, at first, Randy says he doesn't like the idea of a woman taking on a man here in PPW. But Sky pleads her case, says, Randy, it's 2017. If I want to fight a man, I should be able to fight a man. And the match has been set, folks. Big time, first ever in PPW history. It's going to be Fixie Carter and Sky Blue, our first ever intergender singles match. This Saturday night, you are going to want to come out and see that one and see the Premier Academy standout Sky Blue take on the recently debuted Fixie Carter. There's a lot of bad blood between these two, and guaranteed it's going to spill out into the ring this Saturday night. After that hotly anticipated grudge match last week, 30 minutes could not contain Chase Gosling and Scott Colton. The sheer hatred these two have for each other fuels them beyond almost human expectations. This time around, they got 1 hour at their disposal. And let's go to the video and see exactly what transpired at the end of this matchup.
Ladies and gentlemen, since neither participant...
So at the end, Chase and Scott just beating each other into pure exhaustion. They both spill to the outside, neither is able to answer the referee's 10 count. Referee has no choice but to rule the match a double count out, but guaranteed this feud is far from over. These two just still at each other's throats the whole step of the way. And finally, it came down to our big main event. At PPW 157, we crowned our 2017 Challenge Pro Cup champion, and it was none other than Woodstock's favorite son, El Mero Mero Inestra. And with that win, Inestra also earned himself a chance at the PPW World Heavyweight Championship, and he got that match at this last Saturday at PPW 158. Now let's go to the video and see exactly what happened at the end of this matchup, because there was a huge amount of controversy at the end of this one. At the end, the final ruling, the title has been held up. The referees, the officials, they don't know what to make of it. Premier CEO Randy Ritchie doesn't know what to make of it. The chain falls out from under Inestra's arm when the referee raises his hand. The title's held up, but there's always a solution here in PPW. We're not just going to go without a champion here. This coming Saturday night, it was announced right there in that ring that we will have a huge PPW World Heavyweight Championship Elimination Gauntlet, and someone is going to walk out with that title. Now, if you've never seen the way one of our gauntlets works, let me fill you in. The entrants are drawn at random. The match starts with 2 men in the ring. When one is eliminated via pinfall, submission, disqualification, countout, what have you, the next participant who drew that next number down enters the match to take his place. And when we get down to our final 2 participants, they will wrestle for the PPW World Heavyweight Championship. You are not going to want to miss a single moment of that match or of any of the other exciting matches we have coming at you this Saturday night. As always, again, Premier Planet, thank you so much for your continued support. Don't forget to follow us all over social media. I'm talking Facebook, Twitter, Snapchat, Instagram, YouTube, and of course, don't forget to bookmark us at www.premierprowrestling.com. I'm Justin Barlow. As always, it's an honor being here as your Master of Ceremonies in PPW. We will see you folks out here at 1230 Davis Road.